Now, I've never done anything like this before, where we're pretty much just going to scroll do and go over all of these wacky creations. And all we're simply just going to do is just going to go through these characters and we're just going to give them a nice little honest to good rating. Sounds good? That's pretty much all we're going to do. Let me get the music going. Let's begin. I got my food. I'm excited. Let's go. Pogger Monkey. Pogger Monkey. Uh, we'll give this a low B. I mean, just this is obviously like one of those monkeys from what is it, that one game Gorilla Tag. So I mean, it looks definitely nice. I mean, if we were to rate this based on artistic skill, so I'm gonna say this right now, we're not gonna rate this based off of how it looks artistic wise. We're gonna rate this based off of just, huh, like this is strange. I mean, we kind of are, but we kind of aren't. Hopefully, y'all don't spot no hypocrisy there. But let's continue. Hot dog. Imagine getting your ass whooped by a hot dog. And the weapon is a ketchup pack. It would have been cool if they can like make like an option for like mustard, mayo. You know, I'm gonna ask them. Weapon to. So I'm just asking them like. So I'm just asking like, I really like this. Is it possible? And I'm gonna subscribe to. Is it possible if you could like change, like the ketchup packet to like a mustard packet, a mayo packet, a tartar sauce packet? Because if that's the case, that would be really really cool. So honestly, that's pretty interesting. Next up, but yeah, let's go ahead and get the ratings. I'm gonna give this low B, low B. This is a C plus. Okay, if I see anything that's just a PNG or just someone just slapping a picture and you're not gonna put forth the effort to use Photoshop to cut it out, you're getting a C from me. And if it looks really bad, you're gonna get a D from me. I mean, this is just low effort. You literally just slap something on, and you probably didn't care. So, but screw it. I'll subscribe anyway. So, I mean, they look nice in the suit, man. They got it on, but come on, man. Come on, man. You do a little bit better. Next up, we got Crow Knight. Now, this actually looks badass. Wow, this actually looks really cool. I'm gonna give this an A plus, no, like an A plus. It's not just because it looks aesthetically good, but I mean it's highly detailed. Like wow, and this is actually something that I would love to see as a character. And this is why I'm so disappointed with the DLC because I really, oh my goodness, literally has their own like their own synopsis too. This is awesome. Like, honestly, great job. This actually looks really good. Now we got Clay Knight. I'm just gonna give this one a B. I mean, I love the, that spirits like look of this character, and like the different art style, which is really really unique. But I'm gonna have to give it a low B because this honestly looks like anyone could have drew this. Had they add just a little bit more detail, this would definitely be a winner. Still gonna subscribe to it anyway. Also, copyrighted characters, and they get like a low A for me because again, I'm looking for something that's creative. So anything that's like copyrighted, it's just gonna get an A for me. It's not gonna go any higher than that. Demon Knight. This is a literal Red Castle Crasher OC. Um, C. It's a C because obviously this looks like a kid or somebody that's in the spectrum. No disrespect. Uh, did this, or someone's just experimenting. So it's fine. It's passable, but it's just like, you know. Then we got Scholar. This looks pretty cool. Um, I do like the skull though. Eh, I'll give it a C plus. It's just like that's it. It's just a skull, but not really much else to it. So, eh. Next up, we got Jib. I will give them a C plus because they at least put forth the effort to actually, Photoshop their face in this. So I'll give them that. Grass. Hello, grass. I would touch you, but it is way too. Uh, it's humid and it's hot, and and I'm dealing with a sword, like a little bit of a sword throat, like a scratchy throat. Nothing too serious. So after I'm done eating, I got to drink my tea. Other than that, I would love to touch you. I love touching grass. Grass, nature, beautiful thing. I don't take that too serious. There are over a total of 23,719 um, created characters ever since the release of this DLC. And it's just interesting. So we're just going to do our best to try to go do all of these characters. Someone literally snuck in Hitler. That is hilarious. JX1, DX1. So, okay, this would be easy for me to just go through all this. I just constantly clicking on them. So, here we go. C plus, B, B plus, D, because it's just, I mean, honestly, this is just low hanging fruit. But I'm going to subscribe to it anyway because whatever, who loves a little bit of controversy, you know what I mean? You know, I still say fuck Hitler, but, I'm pretty sure Kanye West has another, you know, thing to say. Eh, it's a C plus. Definitely a C. Ooh, definitely B plus. This actually, I can see some effort put into it, so C plus plus. Open face green eye. Now this is actually pretty unique, and I noticed they have to pretty much add a lot of effort to this. So, B plus. Skeletor, definitely an A. They actually did a really good job with like, you know, revitalizing the art style of like Cattle Crash Crashers and put into like, this He-Man villain. Carbello Tinto. Uh, B, low B. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty neat. Pumpkin. It's just a little pumpkin head, drawn simply, but it's cute. Eh, B. We got Todd. C plus. Stink man. Stink man hat. Oh my goodness. Stink man hat. Oh my goodness, that's funny. It's funny, but you know, it's definitely a low C. I don't know. I don't know. Just like the late great Ozzy Osbourne's one of his songs. I don't know. So I mean, you definitely didn't know. So you're getting a D for me. The reason why you're getting a D is because I don't see the effort here. You literally just drew a rectangle and then you just add a little design there and that's it. Sorry, man, but this is a D. I mean, at least with Stink Hat Man. Stick Hat Man, not Stink. I don't call him Stink. Stink Hat Man. At least has a little bit of a hat. I mean, this is just you tracing. Like, come on. Kazuku Knight actually looks really awesome. I'll give it a B plus. Um, so far the best one is the Crow Knight, in my opinion. That's the best one I've seen. Bob, this is an automatic F. Okay, I'm gonna explain why these two are just an F. Number one, you didn't do anything. You traced. Anyone that traces art and it doesn't even bother like add a little effort and whatnot, automatic F. I cannot stand people who trace but don't want to learn from what they trace and add a little bit of detail, at least modify, edit where it can at least be your own. So tracers, you get an F, but I'm still gonna subscribe because honestly, that would be pretty funny to like see that. Come on, don't be lazy. Kyoko, Kiri Girl, again, these are two copyright characters, so I'll just be nice and give it like A and A. Another tracer, F. All right, what else we got here? Crawlwood, again, this is just another person who just put their face in here, so I'm sorry, but this is a C plus. F, F. Plant Night actually looks pretty fucking cool. I love this. I love how the flowers growing out of his eye, whatnot, and this is honestly really nice. A. Butterboy looks absolutely disturbing, but I do love like the creativity behind this, guys. Just oh my god, like why is his nose? Oh my, A minus, X, B plus, gas. I will give this at least a B for a reason. Why? Because number one, even though like the drawing is questionable, you know, like from an artistic standpoint, I love different art styles. But I really wish they put a little bit more detail in this because this actually looks pretty cool. It is indeed what you would say gas, but I'm gonna give it a B. The Wii U, passable B. We got another, you know, Dragon Ball Avatar again. It's Dragon Ball, like Great Kira Toriyama, so A plus. Brim Isaac, B plus. The Rascal with the blur effect. This actually looks pretty cool. I'll give it a B minus. The George the Horse, I like this so much. I love this childlike cartoony style. So and I just love how like the neck is like bent all the way close to his shoulder. So you know what? I'll give it an A. There we go. Now this is more like it. I'll give it like a low B or at least close to a C plus, like C plus close to a B because of the fact that yeah, it's red and whatnot, so that's why I lose a little points for that. But at the same time, at least it's different, you know. So I don't know, it's completely different, and that's what I love about it so much. So Let's see here. So yeah, I mean, but honestly, the horse, the George Horse character, that's actually pretty interesting. That one tickled me quite a bit. I was like, what? I was thoroughly tickled by that. All right, all right, let us continue. Alrighty, so boom. David Lynch. Okay, automatic S ranking for anyone that's deceased. Okay, if it's based on a dedication, I don't care how it looks or whatnot. It came from the heart. S ranking. All right. Rumi uh, is C plus. I would give this a higher ranking, but the reason why I'm going to give it a D is because they literally just cut this out, paste it on here, and they even bother to like remove the arms. So it just looks. It honestly doesn't look the best. So yeah, it's just We got Dublin. I this is cool. I'll give it a B plus plus. You know, obviously this is I don't know if this is the OC or if this is just something based off of a YouTuber, but you know, it's cool. Sunseat Night actually looks really nice. So I'll give him that. So that's cool. Alex looks really nice. It's kind of interesting how what I see from the background art that they use doesn't quite match what I see here, but I'll give it a B plus regardless. Stick Tick is a little stick figure. So what they did was they just wrote Stick and then they thought to themselves, Pointy, good to see you. So what they did was welcome to my realm. Welcome to my realm tag. So what they did was they added the word stick, right? And then they said, let's remove S. Tick. Yeah. Tick. That's awesome. Hey, I'm far. Uh yeah, you're far from receiving any more of my attention. B plus. Hello there, Mikey. Welcome to my realm. What else we got? We got hungry. That's when I am hungry. Akanu, I guessing this is a Boiny, welcome back to my realm. How's life treating you? Akanu. Okay, this is obviously for One Piece, so B minus. Bing, on the other hand, hold on a second. Hold on. Same here. I'm blessed. Blessed to be alive and well. Same with my mother. And she was doing a little bit better. She's gonna be getting surgery in, you know, a couple of weeks or so. Fluffy Fox Phantom, welcome to my realm. We're just ranking Castle Crasher characters based off of the DLC that just released last week, actually. Praying for yours as well, and I thank you. Let's see here. So I like this. I honestly like this. You know, I like how the eyes are drawn in the mouth. And I understand they can't change the arms and legs, so I'm not gonna take points off for that. And the hat. So, I'll give it a B minus, but it still looks really cool. Arc event. Welcome back to my realm. Ah, okay. I'll give this a B plus. I mean, because furry love. Welcome back to my realm. Because it's literally just Zoro. That's all. It's just Zoro. So who doesn't love Zoro? So there you go. My greatest. I'm sorry. What? But okay, welcome to my room. Is that a pizza cake? Well, welcome to my realm. You were curious, weren't you, Bobby? Bobby literally just has like okay. So a few issues with this. Actually, a couple. If they just adjusted the head just a little bit so it's attached to the head, so that way we could see the torso and the pants, I would honestly have given this at least C plus, but and C is best here for this one. No, no is right. Um, but I'll at least give it a low C. Obviously, a kid drew this, so I'm not gonna be too mean. Not gonna be too critical. Max D's nuts. See, I was gonna give you a B, but because you added an outdated meme, yeah, you can go on over to the C Center, pal. Doctor House. Okay, let me click and get a closer look. Oh my goodness, the way how they just how they stretch out his picture. Listen, I had to learn this. You hold shift and then you move the mouse. You don't just click on one of the vertices and then just because oh my goodness, just don't just my suggestion, not the best idea. Oh my goodness, they literally just put his face all over the place. Yeah, I'm sorry, this is a D. See, at first, if they actually would have put a little bit more effort in the torso and with his weapon, sure, but I'm sorry, man, but that's just lazy. Next up is People. I mean, who doesn't like People? So B plus. Hatsu Miku. Who doesn't like Hatsu Miku? A. Bob Burger. Who doesn't like Bob Burger? And he even has a donut. All right, this gets an A. Julian Covell, welcome to my realm. Uma the raccoon chameleon. Whoa, whoa, a raccoon chameleon. This out of all the furry types. A raccoon chameleon. I'm gonna give this an S ranking. I love how detailed the face and the proportions are, the body, and wow, they were like, I'm going all in. I'm going all in. Yeah, yes, you did. You know what? Screw it. Here, take the last bit of my points. There you go. You got yourself a wholesome. There you go. That's pretty wholesome. And subscribe to that. Now, what is this? What am I? What am I looking at? Even though I give it a rating, I'm still gonna like give it a thumbs up because someone actually being nice enough to like make all these custom characters is still, very sweet. Them they're taking their time and whatnot. Nah, this is a D. I don't even know what's happening here. Like, where's his body? Okay, so I can see his face, but where's his body? Oh my goodness. Good, goodness gracious. I mean, whatever. Soldier Arcanite. I guess that's from that one Arcanite game. So, B at best. B at best. Solon. Okay, we got here. They stay true to their art style. It's very consistent. So, eh, I'll give this an A. Honestly, I'll give it an A because I love the consistency. Oh, what's this? Le Crabbe. That actually looks really, really cool. No questions asked. S ranking. Uh, am I running out of spots? Rosie, boop, 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 boop. Welcome back to my realm. We are ranking Castle Crasher characters. Boo. Uh, dang, I was literally gonna give this a B, but the torso, how you literally just colored it in. I'm conflicted. I'll give you a C plus. Please, please don't color things in when you're trying to like draw something. It's best to just draw it out, even if it doesn't look the best. Again, art is extremely subjective and it's grounds for critiques and it's grounds for improvement. So just simply learn from this and just have fun. But please just don't, you know. Oh, what's going on? Are the characters being subscribed or I don't know. Dragon King, welcome to my realm. This actually looks pretty neat, but I'll give it a low B. Uh, am I running out of spots? Is that what's happening? Glub. All right, low B. Invisible Man. F. This is an F. This is false advertisement. They're not invisible. What's invisible about them? I like really. What's invisible about them? I mean, I still see their arms and their legs. So how are they truly invisible? I'm sorry, but this is going to be the first time that I have to give a thumbs down because you lied to me. All right, we got Black Magic here. We got Bakugo, of course, that's a B. We got another lazy traced, so this is just no effort, so F. We got Black Magic. Pickle Oziki, I'll give that a C plus. Uh, Pepino looks really good, so A. Wang, I'm gonna give that a C, and my nose prime a C. Okay, so that's already. Lightning Bolt actually looks really cool, but let me take a close look. But they literally just slapped a bunch of PNGs, so I'm sorry. This is just a C, but it's still cool nonetheless. Sinclair actually looks like a sir. It looks really, really awesome. So I will definitely have to give this one a A. Silas, welcome to my realm. The Great Ahmed, it gets a B. It gets a B for me. Three sided. Miniature print, of course, it's going to get an A minus for me. Scuba Knight's going to get an A for me. What? Am I? Look at it. Okay. So the face is colored, like covered, just like colored in black, blue and red. So what's three sided about them? Where's the extra color? Oh my goodness. Eh, D. We got Mulan, so I'll give it a C plus. Fish bites, definitely a B. Din, which is obviously a VTuber of some sorts. I've never heard of this person. I'll give them a B plus. Kruger, it's a C. Again, you just put a PNG and even bother to crop it out, so eh. Pixel Ride looks really awesome, so B plus. Plush Knight looks cool, B plus. Uh, LXX looks really awesome, so B plus. Victor, Victor, B minus. The Rossi plush, a freaking plush. C. Frog C. Laser Knight, B. What? Frog Knight, C minus. Switty Mario. Out of all the cursed OCs I've seen, this. So it looks like he's suffering from skin disease. Green mustache, green hair, bigger feet than Sonic the Hedgehog himself. I have no idea what I'm looking at, but it definitely gave me a good laugh. So you get a nueto. Whoops. Uh, let's see what we got here. September block. Villager. So BB, C, C plus, and around C plus. That looks awesome. From Guacamele. All right, I'm gonna give that a B plus plus. All right, and we are on the 5th page. Oh my goodness, it's. Oh, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and. Dang. I'm trying not to laugh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is funny. Let's go. Hey, welcome to my room. All right, stop the music. I just need to check something out real quick. Oh my goodness. 655 custom characters I have downloaded. 655. The enemies have now been replaced with Gundams. Whoops. Oh no, the soldiers have been replaced with Gundams. The fact that you can't skip cutscenes is just rolling. Oh my god. Okay, let's continue. All right, I think I'm gonna do like three more pages, and then I'll find something else. All right. So we got David Jasper. All right, I already done this. Invisible F. Avery. I'll give it a C. Okami Kangane B. Bob C. Drill C plus. Monk B. Meb. It's a cat. It's a kitty cat. Meow 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 meow. So low B. Could they actually put some effort within the Photoshop or whatnot? What? What am I? What? What is this? What? just a bunch of dots. Okay, I'll give it a C. I'll give it a C for effort. D for the overall version. Overall, you know, character, because anyone can do this. Like what? We got more lazy. Wait a minute. I will give them a C to a no. It's like a D to a C because the only issue they didn't color it in. If they colored it in, they actually had to add more detail. Then yeah, the beheaded gets a B for me. Who is this person? I have no idea, but uh B. That actually looks really cool. So B. Shinoko Yabuki. Um. Oh, for King of Fighters. B. Tricky. Am I? They just lowered the opacity of the paintbrush and it's just tricky trick. Oh my god. Spectre. Huh? Oh, by the way, that's a B. B plus. This isn't real. This character is not real. I refuse to believe that this character is real. I mean, look at this. It's a literal black box. Like a black rectangle. That's all it is. Why? I don't know what I'm looking at, but see. We got more dots, people. Just we got more dots. Carlo C. Bob B. Another block. Okay, this is obviously somebody's kid, so I'll be nice. I will give this a B. I like the creativity. I like the fact that I don't know if they did this or if they received some help, but I'll be nice. This gets a B. Subjecto as a C. Nouvellette C plus. Winfrey 52. Welcome to my room, and also I am speechless. We got Dr. Phil holding a blicky. Well, C plus because it made me laugh. Fever Dream is right. So there you go. We got Quit because they obviously quit. So C minus. King Cave Story. I'll give this a A. Lots of detail here. Milk B. Psycho B plus. Madman B. Malia Antica C. Robot Knight C. Young Kratos B plus. Marissa B plus. Suffering Template Knight Z. That is the template Knight. See, if the creators of Castle Crashers came up with an alternative for those who pretty much mix and match like custom characters and original characters, like a certain mod out there, um, this would have been easier. Popcorn Leku. We got our Roblox guys. So C. It's Shrek. Gotta love Shrek. That's a B. All right, let's continue. This is too funny. Battlefield, welcome to my realm. Thank you so much. Well, welcome to my realm. You were curious, weren't you? All right, where? I think here. Caden, welcome to my realm. Okay, we got Headless. We got Jessica. Soda Night looks cool. So okay. B C F F B B plus B minus B A B B. Jeremy, welcome to my room. Iron Man. That Markiplier. And C B. What? What is this? This is breaking me. Another rectangle. A literal rectangle. Booma, the dingo furry. Hey, all right. Okay, all right, all right. Uh, F. Kind Mita. I'll give them a C because they at least put some effort into this. Keisha, C. The Time, B. Ion, B plus. Void, welcome back to my realm. How you been? Count 02, B plus. Imari Musuko, B. Goofball. I actually like how creative this is, so A. Dimas, C. If you just attach a PNG, right, and call it a day without any edits, I'm just gonna look at you. But if you do it well enough, I may bump the score. Oshida Cat, welcome to my realm. I'm hungry, and I am constantly questioning these creations. Are you a Castle Crashers fan? I'm curious. Because there's so many to go through. There's a total of over. Ooh, this Raven one looks good. So that's a B. Nuji B. Soul Sakis B. B. Undead Room. That's a. Sorry, I didn't hear the question. I already forgot what the question was, but all these so far are B. I guess the question I probably asked was something along the lines of, "Are you a Castle Crashers fan?" Siona, welcome back to my realm. How are you doing? Starman. What? They just literally tacked together a bunch of PNGs on top of each other. This is not only an F. No, 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 no. This is a Z. This is a Z. Like, you literally didn't even try. You literally were ranking Castle Crasher characters. You literally just put done. That's what you did. You just and submit. It's no wonder why a lot of people have not given you any feedback. I don't even know what I'm looking at. You literally just, all you literally did was you just stacked a bunch of PNGs on top of each other. And then was just like, yup, I'm doing. God. I'm sorry, but no. Just no. We got another invisible one. We got Zoinky. We got Lampard, which is pretty cool. And Springtail. So far all those are like B. That's actually pretty cool art style. So that's an A. Is that supposed to be a whale? Where's its eyes? Where's its mouth? Where's its tail? I'm so confused. What am I looking at? I mean, it actually looks interesting. Like if they're going for a whale or a fish, I'll give them that. But they should add just a little bit more detail. I um maybe he's engulfed in like the blue void or something. Oh my goodness, this actually hurts my soul. It actually hurts. That's a C. That's a B. Um, ooh, that looks cool. I'll give this one an A. Not because it's highly detailed, but because it's a new original character in it, and you can tell they put some love and effort into it, folks. And before you say, "Oh, you only judging because of the art style," I literally gave this an A. Okay, so don't start with me. I literally gave that one, and I gave this a B, and I gave this a B. Okay. So we pretty much have a furry with a big giant tuchus showing like two of their toe beans. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. Or it looks like a giant explosion of like pink. Rennie, welcome back to my realm. It looks like a giant explosion of like pink and purple ice cream and two blueberries there on top of it. Oh my god, we got kids pretty much just adults. Please help these kids. Please. This hurts. We got Mr. Copyright infringement here. We got Char. I'll give it a B. Stupid Goose actually looks really good, so I'll give that a B plus. Urkling, I'll give that a B plus. Mav, just welcome to my realm. We got. I'm speechless. I'll just give it a C. It would have been a B, but there's no body. The body's missing, and I guess the weapon is like a tub of orange juice. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. Hat Kid looks really. Oh my goodness, they got Courage the Cowardly Doll, so these two are automatically an A. Like just, I mean, look at this. This honestly looks really cool, and this will honestly be a great art concept for like a reboot or like a last season for Courage the Cowardly Doll. Probably a reboot. Julu, B. You didn't even try. This is an F. You didn't even try. All you did was just color in the face yellow and red. You highlighted the face yellow and then you outlined it red. That's all you did. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but F. C. Ooh, that looks pretty nice with the hood. So that's definitely a B plus. Uh, Golden Robot looks pretty cool. B. Draco. B. Your local Jax. Welcome to my realm. Muro Murokasa Kane. That's a B. Lieutenant John Llama actually looks pretty badass. I will give this an A. Ollie King is an A. Scoobert. I'll give you a B plus. That actually looks really cute. Even though you use PNGs, you actually put some effort into this. Rhino the Barb. I will give this a B. 10 HBM is a C. Toast is a B. There's two conflicting art styles, and it hurts my brain. I'll give this a C plus. A C plus is fair enough. Jim Carrey. Low B. Amy Rose or Rosie. Hero Juliana, Deserter, Jenda, Lava Paint, Timmy Pickles, B, C, 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 C plus, B, B, F. That's probably a C because it's no. This is an automatic F because you use AI. You used AI. You didn't even bother to at least try like the others. You used AI and then try to have the nerve to use Photoshop and then just cut around it, paste it on there. No, if it's AI, you get an automatic into the void. Nick, welcome to my realm. You don't get a rate. You just get an automatic. You're into the void. But I'll subscribe to it because it's the first one I've seen. Big Berry is definitely a B. Um, Electric Hall, B. Washi Washi, C. Mort, B. Kurt the Kobo, B. Whiskey, B. Specimen, B. Glumbo, B. Kissed in Black, that's a C. Oh my god. F, F, B. Don Craig, uh, C. Dragon Chef, actually looks pretty cool. B plus. We got a protogen. We have a protogen. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. We got a protogen night. B plus. Aqua, the one that everyone likes to make fun of for obvious reasons. We got a Roblox character, so C, B, B. We got Raymond the Dragon. We got Moss. Moss Knight looks pretty awesome. This is an S ranking right here. I freaking love this. And you know what? This gets an S ranking too. This and Gregory A. Crit. And it's a low B. The Huntress C. Tef. You get a D. Codex. Brady C. Froggery, C. Bucket Brains. Oh, that's definitely an A. Because the first reminds me. I was just talking about Kanye West. I was just talking about Kanye West. Oh my God, really? Bruv Master, C. XML, B. Eagle Knight looks really cool. B plus. Gabe is consistent, so I'll give it a B. Daxter and Hina, definitely a B plus. A Power Ranger. Finally, we got a Power Ranger S. That's not being biased. I just love Power Rangers, and they actually did a really good job with this. So S. Shark, that's a A. Leader and Boy, B. Mello, I'll give it a B. Alberto, I'll give it a B plus. Sans, you think this is funny? It's like Lily, B. Cookies and OC, B plus. Tech Priest actually looks really awesome. B plus. Jevel, C. Proud actually looks really freaking awesome. So A. Deli, A. Beaver, C. Koki, ooh, B plus. Fat, ugly, poorly drawn whale. Well, guess what? Fat, ugly, poorly drawn whale. You actually put effort into this. So guess what? You get a B plus in my book. Big B. Paddling actually looks really awesome. So B minus. Mr. Stubble, C plus. Jelly Tina, B. Donatello, B. Jeffy with a G, B. Cultist default weapon. What? Oh, it's a weapon. Um, that's very uh peculiar, but okay, thank you. Was not expecting that. We got Raphael, so all the Ninja Turtles, of course, get like a B plus. Me, because you put effort, I'll give you a B. Jack Krieg definitely is a B plus. Latami Corporation, what? I love it. A. Medman, A. Bagger, screw it. B. Autistic. Why is it that those that okay? Why is it that when it comes to people with autism, there's all these parodies? Like, dude, like, come on. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Mahanalani, welcome to my realm. Umbrian, welcome to my realm. K Doll, welcome to my realm. We're ranking Castle Crasher OCs, and oh my goodness, it just gets. We're going straight to the bottom of the barrel to. Oh my goodness, this actually looks cool. Then back to the bottom of the barrel. I want to say this. I thank everyone for putting forth the effort, except that one person who used AI, and except the people who literally just traced. And the ones that literally just said, "Here's an empty template." Only one person was able to do that, and that's it. The rest, nah, that's not acceptable. Clive Henworth, oh boy, that is a B. WhatsApp Night, okay, that gets a B. Ice Chemo Default Weapon, okay. Ultramarine, that's pretty cool, so S. Bong Chong, Bongo Chongo, A. Magnum Pie, A. Punguin, that actually looks really cute. B. Chainsaw Man, A. PT, B. Ant Boy, B plus. Library of Runia, Nemo, B. Fire Demon, okay. Black Spot, Black Salt, uh, B plus. Johnny, A. Irresistible, B. Xylene, C. Cade, B. Well, yeah, B. Actually, no, C, because you didn't even bother to edit the torso. What's up with all these default weapons? Oh, I get it. They're trying to add like new weapons for everyone because, or something. I don't know. Golden Weak Paint. Oh my god. This one hurt my soul. What am I looking at? Oh, oh, good everything of a higher power. What? This is a mishmash of like two, three different animes. What is this? Oh. Oh my. What? So they have like a skirt of a certain character. The jacket obviously is from a One Piece character. With a pink hat and they got something in their mouth. I guess it's like a pastry. What am I looking at? I'm just gonna reply with this. This is definitely a spectacle. I'm just gonna give it a C because you at least put some effort, but it's the lowest C that I can get because I am just so confused. That's your dog, okay? A C plus. I mean, it's your dog. Sock monkey. I'll give that a C plus. So, okay, enough with the default weapons. Fugo. All default weapons are not even skins. I'm literally just gonna put it in the C category. Fugo actually looks pretty cool. So B. MS Paint. That actually looks really nice. I'm gonna give this an A because they're actually changing the art style of how I want the characters look. I want to see more of these. I want to see the green one, the red one, and the blue one. Microsoft Paint Orange Knight actually looks really cool. I like that. Sidey is a C. There's just too much going on with this character. Dot, but it looks cool. I like the helmet and the blickies and the Captain America shield. Oh my god! Of course, we got former President Barack Obama the second. We got B, so that's a B. Kilo, we got C. This Dietro um, uh, low B. This is a C. We got Jade Emperor, which is why? What? Why? I don't even know how to react to this, but I gotta rate it. So D. Pothead. C. Logan. C. Dino Skin. Xanderchan. Wario. Uh, B. Paka Pensito. Icy. Both B. Livar. I can't. I'm. This is honestly hurting my soul. A. Of course, we got this guy. It's C. Because you didn't even bother to put any effort into the shirt or I don't know. Epic Barbarian. Christy Reynolds. Welcome to my run. We got. Okay, that's a C. They at least tried with this one. So low C. Conehead. Enough of the default weapons. Free and B. Live R. B. I think I could do one more page. Nate. C. Rogue. Sev. B. Shelbs. B. Bob. C. Miranda. B. Mimic Knight. B. Semi Classic Brute. Headless Kamikaze. Com Clark. Vile. And it's a PNG of a wolf, I think. Kevin Hourglass. I'll give this a B because I do see the effort here. Tester. You get a C. Eduardo Dupix. I'll give this a B because I do see the effort. Magnus Khan, B plus. Sir Krylik, B. Okay, all of these. Okay, I'll give this one a B too. This one, however, gets a D. Oh no, this is Microsoft Paint Green. Okay, never mind. This gets a an A. QB Keeper. A. My Twitch is smart. I'll give you a B for that. Luigi B. Too early. C plus. Don Ramon A. Frog King looks awesome. A. Ivy. And last but not least, Avi's A. And I can't. Oh my god. When this first started off, everything was just beautiful, wonderful. Now it's just memes. Memes and just characters. Please take the time to actually come up with your own characters, your own unique Castle Crashers. If you go on Game Banana, there's unique, like OCs and characters that are actually modded and they have like their own little special moves and whatnot. Please take the time to actually put effort into this because people are going to look back and just be like for example, this looks cool, that looks awesome, you know, just trucker, good to see you made it literally towards the end of my stream because oh god, my brain. I literally told myself I'm gonna react to most of these. I only made it to page 16 out of 794 pages. This was a good time, but my head's starting to hurt. So this is your naturally born hated Virgo speaking, and it is time for me to take a nap. All right, my TikTok's done. I guess I could continue with YouTube for a bit. I don't know. Or I could do like a part two. I have no clue. But the winner so far is Crow Knight. Crow Knight was literally the best one, in my humble opinion. Literally the best one. I guess in second place, I forgot. But yeah, I am just ready to just, yeah. Yeah, I think it was cool, man. It broke me. This is your naturally born hated Virgo speaking. This is for me talking to everyone on YouTube and Trovo. And I'm going to take me a well deserved nap.